Yeah, I was a concert promoter for 10 years before I ever put out a record. So once I released a record, I would go and call my friends that were promoting concerts and say, "Hey man, what you got? Hey, put my boys on the show, or hey, let us open up for so and so."
Yeah.
And so I had a better angle that I could shoot from in order to get visibility for an act that no one really wanted to give an opportunity. Even when I took my record to New York, to BLS,
Hmm.
WBLS, they just said, "Hey, we don't play down south music. We don't really consider it hip hop. We don't support it. It doesn't work for our demographics."
Wow.
And I said, "Okay." So what we decided to do was, you know what? It's like, where's your advertising department at? So we went to the advertising department and said, we want to buy $10,000 worth of spots, 60-second commercials. Back then, they had something called BDS, which stands for Broadcast Data Systems, which is a mechanism that fingerprinted your record to tell other radio stations what stations were playing it, but you never knew where the fingerprint was. So the stations would play a record, and if the fingerprint was in the first 3 minutes or whatever, then it would allow an imprint to be made that said, "Hey, D103 played your record at 3 p.m."
Right. Right.
So we gambled and we said, "Hey, listen, we want to buy 60-second commercials on BLS." And the lady said, "Well, what do you want the copy to be?" I said, "You know what? Nothing." I said, "Play this record for 57 seconds, and then last 3 seconds just say available in store now." To make a long story short, I called my little relatives from Brooklyn and said, "Hey, every time you hear this record called BLS, and say, hey, can you play that record again?" Fast forward, BLS added the record maybe two weeks later. Then Kiss FM came in maybe 3 weeks after that. I sold over 400,000 records in New York alone. True story.
Stop right there. Listen, you don't need $10,000 to make this work. More than likely, your local radio station has prices that you can't believe. Midnight, early morning, all kinds of stuff. And for the money that you're paying to that scam website that swears that there's a major label around the corner signing everybody when nobody ever gets signed, you could take that money, save it, go to ASCAP, get a barcode. Get some commercials, and at least at the very end, the worst that can happen is you have a song playing for months that everybody knows, and with your own personal tag at the end, that's a call to action that tells them where to go to find your music, even if it just said, if you like what you just heard, go to my YouTube page. You can't beat that. You just can't. And there's so much more to learn. Tony Mercedes' interview is up now, right here on the MC's channel. Go check it out. The full hour long. It's everything you need to see. Go check it out. No, like now, it's up. It's up now. Go check it out. What are you doing? Go check it out.